standing on top of the rooftop of a church that is actually on top of the traditional place where Elijah had his fire encounter, and the fire of God came down from heaven and consumed the sacrifice to prove that Yahweh is God. And so the prophets of Baal and prophets of Asherah that were supported by Jezebel and King Ahab were shocked in disbelief, and Elijah took up a sword and under the power of God slew those 850 false prophets. And through the ages, we don't know exactly the perfect spot, but according to tradition and the best history that's been able to be found by the church and archaeologists, this is a place that's close to where it really should be. And so we're looking out here. To my left is out to the Mediterranean Sea. And if you could see beyond the haze, you could see the Mediterranean Sea. And what we're looking at there, that's to the west. And if I turn this way, you're seeing behind me, and you're able to look out and begin to see what is the valley of Jezreel Valley. Several different mountain ranges. And so this whole mountain range that you're looking at behind me is a part of the Carmel mountain range. And the Carmel means God's vineyard. And so Israel is God's vineyard. And of course, there's beautiful places for vineyards here. And as we look around more behind me, we'll begin to see other mountains in the scripture. There's a Mount Gilboa, where Saul and Jonathan met their end, and David lamented how the mighty are fallen. And then over further this way to my left, above the other pastors, is Mount Tabor. And Mount Tabor is where Deborah, the prophet, the judge Deborah, the only one female judge, where she gathered and with her leadership was able to defeat God's enemies. And so, and then looking out over here this way, you can see the beautiful panorama as we're looking back, and you see the church behind me, and we're on top of Mount Carmel today.